Hey now!
Yo, what's up?
What, are you hitting on me? Are you asking for my digits? What's going on here? We're supposed to be doing a video. You're supposed to be asking for my digits, Adam.
I'm trying to be serious. This very serious video. Elon Musk
Yeah.
is being accused of anti-Semitism. Okay.
That's right. And you know what he did? He said advertisers are trying to blackmail him, and he said, you can go F yourself. He said on CNBC, okay, he said on network television, the F word. He dropped an F bomb. You know what that means? They're going to get hit with a fine from the FCC.
Maybe. We'll see. Sometimes they have that delay so they can catch it and bleep it out.
People said that they heard it live. So
yeah, but whether or not it goes out on the airwaves is where they get the fine.
No, I'm saying people who watched it on TV said they heard it.
Anyway, let's get into this video.
Okay,
look,
jump in.
Obviously, we're doing the deep dive. We got the full clip here. I've seen on Twitter just little parts of it. So
okay, I haven't seen any of this.
Context here. None of it?
I've seen none of it. I've heard the story, but I haven't seen it.
Here we go.
What was that trip like? And obviously, you know that there's a public perception that, and you're clarifying this now, but there's a public perception that that was part of a apology tour, if you will. That this had been said online. There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f*** yourself.
But
go f*** yourself. Is that clear?
I love, look, he's just like Andrew Ross Sorkin, just like staring at him in like disbelief, like, oh my God, you're going to get us fined.
Well, he's trying to think of a follow-up here.
What's the follow-up to telling advertisers to go F off? Is there a follow-up to that?
I know. Is there a particular position you'd like them to F off in?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I'm gonna be reals here.
Okay,
I'm conflicted about this whole situation.
You are conflicted, really?
About this whole situation. Because as I said, when we put out a video, Elon Musk's original tweet that started all this stuff. Fucking stupid. Stupid tweet. Okay?
Right.
Horribly stupid tweet. I don't think Elon's anti-Semitic, but it was like mind-numbingly stupid tweet. And I believe I read a quote. I don't know if it's in this clip. I read a quote where he acknowledges that it was a really stupid thing to do. Okay? Massively stupid. So I don't have a problem with him getting called out for doing that action at all.
Right.
But should all these advertisers start running from the platform and accusing him of anti-Semitism? I don't think he is anti-Semitic. You know, I don't think they should do that, number one. And then number two, on the flip side, one of the best ways to fight against sort of the woke mind virus and all this woke garbage everywhere is that we need more people that run businesses that have the exact attitude that Elon does right here, where he says, oh, you're going to try to blackmail me with money? F off. You can't buy me. F off. Because that's the only way that this crap is going to die, is if people grow a backbone. They grow a spine. They say, no, I'm not going to be cowed by this nonsense.
Yeah, so I totally agree. No, look, I'm not conflicted. I'm like, we have a crisis of authority going on, and Elon Musk stepping up and saying, look, I'm taking authority.
Yes.
Yes. You can get lost.
But part of my being conflicted here is, while I want Elon Musk to do this, I want him to stand up to this and tell these people to F off. At the same time, I've been seeing a lot more anti-Semitism on Twitter, like a lot more, like way more anti-Semitism on Twitter. So I'm conflicted about the whole thing.
Right. You're not down with the anti-Semitism.
I'm not down with the anti-Semitism. I want him, listen, I want Elon to be falsely accused of racism or anti-Semitism so he can tell the woke people to F off and tell the advertisers to F off. But I don't want there to actually be racism and anti-Semitism all over Twitter. Okay?
Yeah, look, I don't like that stuff either, obviously. So, yeah, So it's a strange situation here. You can see there's like a fleeting moment there before he actually says it where he thinks, maybe I shouldn't say this. Did you catch that? He like kind of looks around like,
That's
probably
my
shouldn't say this,
impression.
but I'm going to say it anyway.
My impression of that pause that Elon gave was like he seemed kind of stunned by Andrew Sorkin even asking the question why he should why should he not allow himself to be blackmailed? That was my interpretation of the pause, but like I just be
Okay,
reading into that from my own
that's a
mind.
much more generous interpretation of
Right.
the pause. Yeah.
Let's
So
keep going.
Andrew Sorkin's basically asking him, shouldn't they be blackmailing you? I mean, what you did was pretty bad, right?
Yeah, or like, well, no. So the question was, it's funny, and it's actually hilarious. It is, if you notice, Elon Musk didn't actually answer the question.
No.
The question was, did you go to Israel just because you got accused of anti-Semitism? And the answer to the question is yes. Okay. That's the answer to the question. But he did a masterful job making us all forget that was the question because he told all the advertisers to F off.
Right. Well, it doesn't seem like the answer now.
Right.
Like you don't go to Israel to get back in the good graces of the population and then just tell everyone to F off. So those are very contradictory actions.
No. See, okay. I don't think Elon Musk is anti-Semitic. I honestly do not think he is. And I do think, and I think part of going to Israel is to throw away that that narrative, because it's pretty hard to call someone, not impossible, but it's difficult to call someone anti-Semitic when he's got his arm around Bibi Netanyahu, and they're touring those horrific sites of the Hamas attack and all this other stuff. But at the same time, Elon doesn't want to look like a simp because he has such a huge crowd with the right now. So he does both. He's like, listen, I'm going to fight off the accusations of anti-Semitism and tell them to F off.
Right. Let's watch some more. There's like 3 more minutes here. And we've already gotten to the meat of it here. What's going on?
Let's see what else is going on.
I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
Well, let me ask you then.
That's how I feel. Don't advertise.
How do you think then about the economics of X? If part of the underlying model, at least today, and maybe it needs to shift, maybe the answer is it needs to shift away from advertising. If you believe that this is the one part of your business where you will be beholden to those who have this view, what do you do?
F-Y.
I understand that, but there's a reality too, right?
Yes. No.
I mean, Linda Yaccarino's right here, and she's got to sell advertising.
Absolutely. So, totally. No. Actually, what this advertising boycott is going to do, it's going to kill the company.
What? And do you think that the
and the whole world will know that those advertisers killed the company, and we will document it in great detail.
Wow. Wow.
Now that's interesting because I only heard people talking about the FU. I didn't hear anyone say that he said immediately afterwards that X/Twitter will die.
Wow. Well, a lot of people want it to die, so there's that.
Yeah. This is either a bad answer or an entirely bad philosophy. This is like
yeah, what's going on here? Is he trying to is this like he's going to play the victim? Does he think Twitter is so popular in people's minds that they're going to be depressed about it going away and blame these people that killed it? Is that what's happening?
I mean, that's what he's signaling, but if Twitter dies, okay. First of all, everyone on the left is going to cheer.
Of course.
And then everyone's going to go, oh my God, what do we do? And then in a month, everyone's going to just find some other platform to funnel into.
I don't know that that's
I don't
gonna
know what it will
happen.
be. No, it will. So we'll find something else to fill the void. I don't know what that will be. All the straight Twitter alternatives seem awful.
They are.
But like Telegram and Gab and all that other shit. But there'll be, I don't know, maybe we'll do Instagram or fucking Meta,
I'm going
Facebook,
back to email. Sitch, I'll
Snapchat.
email
I
you.
don't know. Yeah, like I don't know. That's to me is annoying for us because it's like, I mean, it's gonna be annoying for me because the only social media platform I even use is X. Really,
Yes.
I have to
Yeah.
start using some other thing. But if the added like,
IRC. Sitch, I'll message you.
well, and actually, this doesn't even really make sense. And I should have said this in the beginning part of the video. The advertisers didn't pull their ads because of Elon's tweet. They pulled their ads because of the Media Matters hit piece, where they did their shenanigans, which we talked about in a different video, which you can find on the channel, where they talked about where the Media Matters people did their shenanigans to make it so that they refresh the page a billion times and juice the algorithm to make it so that the ads from Disney or IBM or whomever popped up next to some horrible anti-Semitic racist tweet. That's why they pulled their ads. It wasn't because of Elon's tweet. So I don't think it's a good attitude to just be like, well, I think there's a way to say, I'm not going to be cowed by bad faith actors like Media Matters, which he's doing by suing them, right? And that's good. And I think there's a way to deal with that stuff without just saying, well, go to hell. I'm going to let X in Twitter just cease to exist and people will hold you responsible. It's like, that to me is like, it just seems like a wussy way out. It seems like you're not fighting, right? It just strikes me in a bad light.
Companies die, man. Nothing you can do about it.
You have
They
to
an
fight.
advertiser model that
You have
sucks.
to fight for it.
Ads on Twitter suck. They
Okay.
totally suck, and I'm like skeptical that they don't just go to some scam website and steal your information. Look, I avoid the ads on Twitter like crazy because I have no faith that they're actually real products and services. And
I mean, I've never clicked an ad on Twitter in my life.
Yeah, so I just the model is completely awful. I mean, obviously he's forced us into paying $8 a month for the service, so he's making some revenue there. But I guess advertising is the big revenue. So
yeah,
let's just wrap up the video, see what else he says.
But those advertisers, I imagine, are going to say, we didn't kill the company.
Oh yeah.
They're going to say,
tell it to Earth.
But they're going to say, Elon, that you killed the company because you said these things and that they were inappropriate things and that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform, right? That's what they're going to say.
And let's see how Earth responds to that.
He's delusional now. Look,
yeah, this is like hippie stuff.
I think the LSD is kicking in or something.
When he went on his trip.
Yeah, this is not. Look, Elon, you're in a massive bubble. You're sitting across from somebody right now who's outside your bubble, looking in.
That's why
you should be listening to that guy.
Well, this is to me, this clip, and I'm glad I never saw this.
Yeah,
this clip is such a perfect example of the bubble. Because all I heard was people cheering on the F you. He said F you, F you, F you, F you, F you, F you. I didn't realize that after it.
All those people are in the bubble.
Right. I didn't realize that literally the next thing he says is him just crapping the bed. Yeah. This like really weird, like delusional sort of hippie answer about like, well, the earth will know who's to blame. I was like, all right.
Look, a lot of people on Earth hate Twitter.
Yes.
We're some of the few people that actually use Twitter regularly. I think a small minority of the population actually even is on Twitter.
Of course.
A lot more people see Twitter as a menace to society.
Yes.
Like they see things about Twitter on CNN or NBC and they're Like, what is this Twitter thing? Every time I see something on TV about Twitter, it's like mean or weird.
Mm-hmm.
This Twitter needs to go away. I think that's the general view of it.
I mean,
We even get comments of people that are like, look, Twitter's insane. Why are you guys on Twitter?
yeah, exactly. And it's not even just like people on the left. People, like a lot of people on the right, people in the center just hate Twitter, which, I mean, Twitter, I like it because I use it, but it's obvious, it's true. People say this from the beginning that it's like a horrible means of communication, which incentivizes really bad forms and types of communication. Okay, on top of it. But like, say like X goes out of business because of this. Like, is anyone gonna, I don't think Apple or IBM or Disney or any of these other companies or Amazon, I don't think these companies are gonna like they're not gonna take financial hits because people are gonna say, oh well, I'm never gonna buy an Amazon product. I'm gonna use Amazon again. I'm never gonna buy an Apple product again. I'm never gonna watch a Disney thing again because they made Twitter go out of business. Like that's not like that. That's not gonna happen. There'll be some people who'll say that, and then that will go away in like a month, and everyone will forget.
There's not going to be a boycott over Twitter. There's going to be celebration in the streets. That's my prediction.
Yeah, for the handful of people that will boycott, X going out of business, or these companies for X going out of business, there'll be like twice so many that will support, make up for that for X going out of business. In fact, like if X goes out of business because of this, I was okay. At the beginning of this clip, I was like cheering on Elon because I'm saying we need more CEOs who say F off to
like forget all that.
Right?
Erase that from your mind.
Erase that from your memory because if he says F off and then the company shuts down, all that does is give 10 times more power to the woke assholes of the world because they'll say, listen, these woke pieces of crap, Media Matters of America. Okay, if Twitter goes down because of this, everyone's going to say Media Matters for America, some rinky-dink left-wing hit piece, bullshit operation, was able to destroy one of the largest social media platforms in the world, in the entire world. So if X goes down because of this, and Elon just shrugs and says, well, the earth will know, all this will be doing is reinforcing to all these companies to be shaking in their boots, and be so scared of woke people and woke garbage.
Right. Yeah, every time Media Matters publishes a hit piece, they're going to be like, oh no, we're next.
Yes, I hate this answer. This is awful. I thought this was going to be like me cheering on Elon saying, well, listen, he said some stupid shit, but now it's like the exact opposite.
It is. Yeah, they buried this. They buried the lead here. This is crazy. Okay, we got to finish this up.
This goes back to...
We'll both make our cases,
right,
and we'll see what the outcome is.
What are the economics of that for you? I mean, you have enormous resources, so you can actually keep this company going for a very long time. Would you keep it going for a long time if there was no advertising?
I mean, if the company fails because of an advertiser boycott, it will fail because of an advertiser boycott. And that will be what bankrupted the company, and that's what everybody on Earth will know.
But what do you think then of the... Again, this goes back to the idea of trust, though.
Then it'll be gone. And it'll be gone because of an advertiser boycott.
But you recognize that some of those people are going to say that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform. And I just wonder and ask you and think about that for a second.
Tell it to the judge.
But the judge is going to be...
the judge is the public.
Okay. That was insane.
That's such a terrible answer, especially because, like, as a CEO, you're not supposed to pass the buck. Okay, Elon,
Right.
You're supposed to, make it work. Make it work.
Final thoughts?
Well, final thought is, originally when I said Elon Musk shouldn't have replied to that tweet that kind of sparked this whole controversy in the first place, some people were like, nanny boo boo Sitch, Elon Musk is a big brain genius. You can't dare question him. And I just want to say, here's a quote from this talk. It wasn't the clip, but a quote directly from Elon from the talk said, quote, I should in retrospect not have replied to that particular post. Okay. Sitch, correct again. Look at that.
Yeah, this was not a big brain move. So,
No.
all right. That's it. Hi. You just listened to a Sitch and Adam recorded video. That's right. We're doing Monday through Friday deep dive recorded videos now. And of course, we're still doing our live streams. Our live streams are on Sunday and Tuesday starting at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. And you can super chat us or you can join the channel. Subscribe to this channel right here to watch the live show or watch more of our awesome deep dive videos.